welcome to Bitesize Piano. In this tutorial I'm going to teach you how to play the piano parts to Golden Hour by JVKE. So this has been requested a lot. I'm going to teach you the different parts, so the main riff that is repeated, that's run through, but we're not going to be able to play that and then play the other parts at the same time. We're going to do this one in the key of E major, so on the screen now are all the notes of the scale of E major. So there's at least 4 sharps, there's going to be extras in there as well. Right hand is orange, left hand is blue on the screen. Here is middle C. As a reference, if you locate that pitch on your keyboard or piano. I'll do the odd bit of singing as well, and I've also left the full chords and lyrics where you can access that down below as well. So let's look at the intro, and then this, I guess you could call it like a piano riff ostinato type thing. We're actually going to do it hands separately. The notes will be on the screen. Obviously I suggest you write things down and just focus on one thing at a time. Both hands are going in different directions, are playing different patterns as well, so coordination wise it's a little bit trickier, and you just remember have to practice it slowly before you can get it up to the speed that it is in the track, which is quite quick. And then getting those in sync as well. So the left hand is actually playing like straightforward major minor chords, obviously breaking them up. So the first chord is based around A major, so that's A, C sharp and E. Obviously when the right hand notes come in, it turns it into a different chord, but we'll just call them this for now. So we have low, middle, high, middle, high, middle. 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 2 and 3 and. So you do that pattern 4 times. And then we're going to move down to G sharp minor, so it's G sharp, B and D sharp for 3 times. Then on the 4th time you're going to change the G sharp to a G. So if I just demonstrate, so same pattern. And then it comes down to F sharp minor, so that's F sharp, A and C sharp, same pattern, just 4 times. And then to E major, so it's a descending chord progression, so E, G sharp and B, these are all root position major minor chords, same pattern, 4 times. So I'll do all that again, so from the A major. So now we're going to have a look at the right hand. So we have F sharp, G sharp, B and C sharp. So you're just going up and down like that. So it's a slightly different pattern, obviously slightly different direction to what the left hand was doing. So you do that 4 times. 2, 3, 4, and then we're just going to change the F sharp to an E, and then this makes like an E6 chord, so E, G sharp, B, C sharp 4 times. And then the next part is E, F sharp, A, B. 2, 3, 4, and then we have D sharp, E, F sharp, and G sharp. There's 4 notes. So we always have 4 notes in the right hand and then 3 notes in the left hand. So we'll do that again. So they're the 2 hands. Obviously you need to know those very, very well before you try them hands together. So I'm going to put them hands together for you now. So what you could try first, instead of breaking them up, is just try playing them all as chords. So I won't go into depth about why they're called this. I've got other videos explaining things like 13ths, 7ths, 9ths, etc. I'll just tell you what they're called all together, or what I've chosen to call them with the notes all together. So this is an A major 13. So you could just try practicing to begin with to get used to the shapes, just pressing them all down. And then, so this is an E6 in the right hand, and then over a G sharp minor chord in the left hand. So I just called it E6 over G sharp minor. And then when the G sharp changes to a G, this chord is a G diminished chord, so it becomes then an E6 over a G diminished. It's like a little passing note which leads on to the next chord, which I've chosen to call an F sharp minor 7 add 4. And then the last chord is probably the simplest of all of them, which is an E major 9. So again, I've left a video down below explaining chord extensions and jazz chords. So go and watch that if you want more explanation. So once you're happy playing all of those, they sound like Debussy chords to be honest. Once you're happy playing all of those, as just chords, and you've practiced the movements, and then you should have a go at breaking it up. So let's do that now. So remember, the left hand is going low, middle, high, middle, high, middle, and the right hand is going up and down. So changing direction is what makes some coordination quite tricky. So in terms of direction, they're all going up at the same time, the first 3 notes, and then the left hand goes down whilst the right hand goes up, inwards, and then they both go down. So it's up, up, opposite, opposite, down, up, 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 opposite, opposite, down. Try to think of it like that. And you can put the pedal down if you have one, the sustain pedal. And then the next shape. Change to a G. Dissonant, sounds interesting, and then into the E major 9. So now if we play it at a quicker speed. You can repeat it. So you play that once for the intro, you play it once for the verse. Obviously he has these much higher notes in there. I know some of my much higher notes, my much lower notes are just going to be out of shot. he's not playing that live. If you listen to him playing that live, he's pre-recording that piano ostinato riff, and then he uses the loop pedal to keep that going, and then he just adds, just with one hand, whilst he's sort of singing the high notes. It is not really realistic to keep that going and then add those notes in at the same time. You would have to miss something out. We're going to go straight on to the pre-chorus. So now we have these chords. So because the song is what you call in compound time in terms of the time signature, so it's in 6/8. So there's 2 beats in a bar. Those 2 beats have been subdivided into triplets. So we're going 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then when you sort of get to the pre-chorus, it has more of that 2-time compound time feel. I'll just teach you the chords. With the love of my life, she's got glitter for skin. It's this part. So I'm going to play it like a low octave, so you don't have to play octaves. Again, sometimes my little finger will be out of shot, but I'm just playing what my thumb is playing an octave lower. So we've got, and then I come and play that a bit higher, so we have A's, and then A's again, and in my right hand I'm going to play C sharp, E, and G sharp, and this chord forms A major 7. So we have the A, and then we play the A, full A major 7, left, A major 7, and then we change to G sharps, come up to G sharp. So this is G sharp minor 7. So B, D sharp, F sharp in the right hand. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then you're going to change the G sharp to a G. This is where we have, it's a passing chord. So this is what you would call like a G major 7, but with a sharpened G major 7 with a sharpened 5th. So G major 7, sharpened 5, and it's a passing chord into F sharp minor 7, which is F sharp going down and up in the left hand. In the right hand you can play A, C sharp, and E. So let's do all that pre-chorus again. And then we have this build up, and then off. So we're going to play, it's like it's a G, you call it a G sharp major. It's the enharmonica of A flat major. So we call it G sharp. This is a C, but we technically call it in this chord a B sharp and a D sharp. And we're kind of going to go, I'm going to play the D sharp in the left hand as well. And then we have these singular notes. You don't have to play it in octaves, you can play them as singular notes if you want. So we've got C sharp, E, F sharp, and then off. And then it's into the chorus. It's like a dramatic stop. So I'll do that again. Shine. So if I just demonstrate the pre-chorus now then. And obviously whilst this is all happening in the pre-chorus, we still have this part going on above it. Obviously we can't do both parts at the same time. You could if you were doing it to duet again, or if you knew how to double track and use a loop pedal. With the love of my life, she's got glitter for skin, a radiant beam in the night. Oh, I don't need no light to see you shine. Okay, so the chorus then, we have this A major 7 again. I'm going to keep playing it in the same way, so like the low chord, like that. Shine. do that one more time. It's your garden. So there, the A major 7 is going to turn into an A minor. I'm going to add the 9 in there as well. It sounds good because that's what he's singing, the vocals. We're going to go A major 7. 3 times. And then we've got in the right hand C, E and B. And then you turn the B to an A. So voicing it based on, loosely basing it on the vocal melody line. So that is an A minor at 9, which turns into an A minor. And then we have an E major 7. So again, I'm going to do the whole low octave, higher octave, so it's just E to E's, and then E to E's there. In the right hand, I'm going to play B, D sharp and G sharp. So you're going to do that 3 times. So 1, 2, 3, and then we're going to play, we've got this walk up, so you're going to play F sharps to G sharps in the left hand. In the right hand, we're going to turn this D sharp into just a D natural. So it's like an E7, not an E major 7 anymore, E dominant 7 with an F sharp in the left hand. And then you change that to G sharp. So once we played, we go repeat it all again. So basically the chord progression's on the screen, so then you repeat that twice. If I just demonstrate the chorus now then. Into that riff again for the next verse. You just play that the same as the first verse. You just repeat that ostinato, that riff once, and then the pre-chorus then. So it's very, very similar to the first pre-chorus. It's twice as long. So let's go through it. So we've got the A major chord again, A major 7 chord. The G sharp minor 7. G major 7, sharp and 5, F sharp minor 7, and here we have an E major 7, and then we can change it to the E and then the F sharp. So if I just do all that again, it's from the A major 7. Sharp minor 7, change to G, F sharp minor 7, then E major 7, E, F sharp to the A major 7, G sharp minor 7, change to G, F sharp minor 7, the G sharp major chord, C sharp, E, F sharp, off, and then into the chorus. So if I had to play all of that pre-chorus one more time. All alone of my life, she's got glow on her face, a glorious look in her eyes. My angel of light, I was all alone with my love. into the chorus, which we're going to play the same as the first one. Shine. Okay, so for the outro, so we're not going to do the whole outro. So when I listened to him play it live, I'm kind of going to do what he's done there. So we're going to now play the full chords in the left hand. So if I just go over the chords first, and then we're going to play the melody line in the right hand of the chorus, and that's how we're going to end it. So we're going to play a full A major 7. You can either play A, C sharp, E, G sharp, or you can miss out the E if you don't want to play 4 notes. And then we're going to play just an A minor. So you can just play it like this if you want to. A, C, E, we can have the A on top. It just makes it sound more full if you're able to reach that. And then we have E major 7. So that's E, G sharp, B, and D sharp. You can take out the B if you don't want to play the B. And then we turn the D into a D natural for an E dominant 7 chord. Then we play that A major 7 chord again into the A minor chord, and then an E major chord. So again, you just play like this. You can play down here. You can end it how you want to. So E, G sharp, and B. So they're the chords that I'm going to use for the outro for the left hand. And then for the right hand, so we have the G sharp, so shine. Again, playing the notes of the melody line, and then C sharp, D sharp, B, A, G sharp. The notes on the screen, and then we've got the lead up, D sharp, E, F sharp, shine, and then C sharp, D sharp, B, A, and then it's up to you how you want to end it, on an E chord. It's up to you. So basically the notes we need are E, G sharp and B, so you can play those in whichever way you want to between your hands, because that's the root chord. We're going to end on the root chord. So if I just do that again in the right hand, so we have shine, G sharp, so if I put that together, so they come in at the same time, first chord, the A major 7, 2, 3, 4. And then when we play this B, we're going to play the A minor. And then into the E major 7, 2, 3, 4. Then we're going to change it to E7. Then the lead up, D sharp, E, F sharp, A major 7, 2, 3, 4. A minor with the B. So if I do the outro one more time. So that's the end of this video. If you would like to leave a request, leave them in the comments section below of this video. I've also left some videos here that I think you might like, so go and check those out as well. I also have a course. Visit Bitesize Piano Course.co.uk and you can enroll and start learning how to read music. I'll see you in the next video.